Come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys. Thanks so much for clicking on the video. I just wanted to come in really quickly. And, well, I guess this is basically going to be a review of the Billboard Music Awards 2016. But I'm not going to go that deep in detail because the show wasn't that deep. Just a few things that kind of stuck out for me. So we had Ludacris and Sierra doing the hosting. And Sierra, I guess she didn't do too bad, but some of the jokes and stuff was kind of like, I've seen better. Her looks, I was really thrown because usually CeCe really dresses really well. It was kind of miss on something that were just kind of boring and kind of, I don't know, kind of what I expect from Sierra. So nothing really jumped out at me. I liked her first look. And her second look was by far the worst look. Her hair, I didn't get the raggedy ass fucking ponytail at all. I didn't get that at all. I didn't know what that was all about. Right in the beginning, something that stuck out to me. Well, The Weeknd actually had 19 nominations. I was like, God damn. But it was ridiculous. There was one category, the boy was nominated 3 times. He had 3 songs in one category. I was like, whose dumbass thought this up? Naturally, he won that one. That would have really been shade, child, if he didn't win that category. But anyway, I laughed at in the beginning when she was talking about the Weeknd song and she was doing this little song. She was singing a little piece of what Sierra was. And he was in the audience looking at her like, please stop. I said, oh, shady. He's a little hunker chunker too. I looked at him. I said, he's a little chunky little thing. And I didn't get his outfit. When he went up to accept his award, he looked like he literally had a shit brick in the back of his pants. I was like, that ain't a good outfit. He needed to deal with a stylist or a different stylist because he's not slender. He's not fat. He's just a little chunky little guy. And he's kind of round, like his face is round and everything. He needs a stylist. But yeah, he looked like he had a brick of shit in his pants. I didn't like that at all. The opening of the show was Britney Spears. Now she is the third recipient of the Millennium Award. So that was nice for her. She was lip syncing. It was a bad lip sync performance, actually. Is it me? Or is Britney stiff these days? Her ass is stiff. I mean, she's getting older. So I'll give you a pass for getting older. But you're stiff. You're stiff. Something's going on. She's stiff. Now, her outfit was good, and the bitch looked good up in the outfit. She did. But as far as the performance, it was a bad drag lip sync performance, and we probably would have got a better performance if Derek Barry would have actually came and stood in for her. That right there is shade, honey. Anyway, moving on. Now, there was a performance. I don't know this little child's name, so if any of you all know, please write it down in the comments because I like this little song. He sings the song Stitches, Young Boy, and I like that song. I do like that song, but his vocals were awful. He was doing like playing the piano and he played the guitar and he was doing like different acoustic versions of the song, which was cool, but his vocals were off. I don't know if he had a cold or if his voice is actually changed because he's a baby. So I don't know if his voice is starting to change or something, but his vocal was off. It was absolutely off, but I do like that song. Like I said, I can't think of what his name is. Put it in the comments for me, guys. What his name is. Meghan Trainor fucking looks great. Oh my gosh. I don't know what regimen she's on, but my fat ass need to get on it with her. Meghan Trainor looks awesome. She really does. They had her, baby. She was snatched, and her waist was cinched for the gods. I said, Miss Megan, you better do it. And her little song that she did, it was her whole look and everything was a change to her character. Because we were giving her like that old um hairspray feel is what I got from her. I got very much of, here we go, loop de loop type thing with her. So this was like different for her, and I really liked it. She just looked really, really good though. She really did. Um, Rihanna. Rihanna sang. Rihanna sang. She did a good performance. It wasn't all crazy. It was very mature, and it was very. I was proud of Riri. I was. Her look was kind of demure and it was okay. But her performance itself, her vocal, I was pretty proud of Riri. I was like, yeah, okay, girl, it was cool. I was with you. Justin Bieber, another bad lip sync performance. I don't understand when you can't lip sync your own songs. What's the problem, Justin? What's wrong? I don't get it. That was bad. Visually, good. All the visual stuff, that's what he was leaning on. That lip sync was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And then when he did say some things over the mic, the mic was too low and it just wasn't good. But Pink brought it right the fuck on home for him. Pink was Pink. Pink wasn't any less than what I thought she would be. She was awesome. She did Just Like Fire. It's from the new Alice in Wonderland type movie. Very dark. It put me in mind of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers from back in the day. Don't Come Around Here No More. If you ever, there's a video, Don't Come Around Here No More, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, and it was actually based around Alice in Wonderland. And that's what it kind of put me in mind of. And the fiercest part, of course, she did the acrobatic and the airplay and all that stuff. But when they lifted the bitch up in the air and put her in front of a gold clock and the clock was on fire, I said, Pink, quit your playing, honey. Quit your playing. Her outfit was cute. Everything. I like Pink though. Pink always, she always delivers. Celine Dion, best thing of the night. Celine was, only word I could actually use, Celine was flawless. She really was. She was standing there. She had a beautiful gown on. She literally looked like an Oscar trophy. She really did. You couldn't tell that anything had gone on. Her life has been basically a turmoil in the last few months, with the loss of her husband and this, that, thing, and the other, and all this stuff that's going on. She sang a song. That's a new song. The Show Must Go On. She sang the hell out of it. I didn't know how she was making it through because going through what the lyric was on the song, I didn't know how she made it through the song, but she did. She sang the hell out of it. And then Seal was the one who brought her on. Seal is the one that was going to present the award, but then they shocked her and actually had Renee Jr. come out and actually give the award to her, and it broke her. And she apologized for crying, and we're like, girl, go on and cry, mama. It was fine. But like I said, that was the best part of the complete show. The whole show, the whole Celine Dion part was the best part of the show. And she was absolutely amazing. She really, really was. And like I said, looked gorgeous. Gorgeous. She just looked like fucking money. I was like, girl, that's what I'm talking about. Looked like an Oscar trophy. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, moving on. After that, slope way downhill, honey. Ariana Grande. Such a pretty little girl. And that's just what she's a little girl. She's singing this their song, Dangerous Woman. Girl, your looks don't go with what you're singing. Now, I'm going to need you to retire that damn ponytail. That ponytail reads little damn girl. And that's it. Period. You're going around her, you're dancing all grown up, you got these grown up behind you, you got this ponytail. If she would have just took her hair out, put a part on the side, and just let it down, and she has highlights and everything in her hair already, just let your hair down. wear it down straight, you know, with your curls and stuff. It would make you look much more mature. It would actually come together. Your look would come together with what it is you're singing. Because right now you just look like a little girl playing dress up. And I'm hating it. It's getting on my nerves. Really, really bad. Like, I'm really sick of it. That high ponytail and then the hair in the back. Girl, good night. Good night. And if you don't want your hair, well, no, you want it hanging down because it's hanging down anyway. Even if you just did all of it just up in a bun or something, it would make you more mature. You singing all this mature music and wearing these mature clothes and sitting around looking like a Disney character. No, ma'am. Anyway, Adele. Adele won several awards. She wasn't there. She's on tour and all of that. She's overseas. And they showed her new video. It was very visually unpleasant. Very unpleasant. It was like, child, it was giving me strobe lights and all the things that people who have epileptic seizures should not be watching. I could imagine that video would really send somebody into an episode. It was very unpleasant. I didn't like that, and I hope I never see that again. And I like Adele, but that video is awful. Beautiful song, awful video. And then the tribute to Prince. Do we got to talk about it? Because I was really pissed. Madonna was a mess. She was a mess. She's dressed like Prince, but it was a mess. It was just so, ugh. It was just blah. And then they bring out Stevie Wonder. Okay. But it was a mess. It was just like, whatever. Purple Rain, whatever. I would die for you. Whatever. No, it was nothing compared to you. See, look, I can't even keep it together what the damn song was. It was very much nowhere near what he deserved. Nowhere near what he deserved. It was absolutely awful. I wouldn't have felt as bad if they hadn't done it at all. Quite honestly, that was a terrible tribute, and we're gonna see what happens with the BET Awards because Billboard, baby, you all missed the mark. That's it. That's all I have to say. I've wrapped this up in basically a little less than 12 minutes. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see them next year and see what they're giving next year. All right, guys. Bye.